Good evening and welcome to Crafting by Moonlight. I'm going to go ahead and switch gears this evening and do a different tutorial but similar to our Felix Felicis. For my 30th birthday and also for my daughter's 8th birthday, we are going to make a Alice in Wonderland themed bottle. For my 30th birthday, I did the same thing. I actually poured my favorite liqueur in here, and it was almost one shot. And then I went ahead and capped them and made these wonderful little tags to put on the bottles. So this evening, I'm going to go ahead and make something similar to that for my daughter's 8th birthday. Once again, I purchased these at Michael's, and they're about $24 for 18 of them. And it is the Wedding Collection, Garter Studios, and this is what the box looks like. And you can get it in the wedding section at Michael's. Once again, if you're using more than 18, please use your coupons. Do not forget that. That's very important. If you're only doing 18 or less, then it's fine and it's not a big deal. So to start off with, let's start with our tag because that's going to take the most amount of time and effort. So on the tag this evening, I went ahead and cut out little rhinestones because I figured that would be a little cute. These are rhinestone strips, and I use these a lot in different things. And so the first thing you want to do is stick them onto your wooden tag. I actually found these wooden tags at Michael's. I'm not sure if they still have them or not. They were in the kids crafting section. I think they were on clearance at the time. They could be back possibly, or you could even probably get them online on Amazon or something like that. But they're little wooden, as you can hear, wooden tags, and they already have their little holes punched in them, and they're a little rough, so you might take a little bit of sandpaper and sandpaper them down. You can always paint them and then write on them, but I like to use the natural wood. And then, like I said, I went ahead and pre-measured all my little rhinestone strips, so I'm going to take them off, and they have little stickies on the back. Now, they're not guaranteed to hold on sometimes. So what you might want to do is maybe use a little bit of hot glue or a little bit of regular glue to stick them on, or you can just try to press them on and hopefully they stick well. So I'm going to go ahead and line this really quickly. And sometimes you get the rhinestones just perfect and sometimes you don't. They do slide around a lot. And you just want to move them about until you get them exactly where you want them to be. So you can even use these on cards. You can make, I love making homemade cards, and I will be doing several tutorials with those as well. But I like using them on homemade cards because they're really nice to use. They give a little different touch, a little different feel to them. Alright, we're almost done here. It's kind of hard to see. Sorry. Alright, here we go. There we are. So now I have studded, there we are. I have studded this with the rhinestones, and now I'm going to take a felt pen, which I know I probably shouldn't be using. Felt pens tend to bleed and spread with wood, so we'll see how it works. Actually, I'll use green. See if I can get that to work. And we're going to write "Drink Me" on the tab. And if you want to add something to the back, you can. I think with mine on my birthday, I added Curious on the back of it. And then I'm actually even going to take our pen, which we used in our other tutorial, our acid green pen, and go over it just to give it a little bit of sparkle. I really do love that effect. It is a little bit of work, but it's kind of worth it in the end. So now we have our, there we go, Drink Me tag. So once again, because I used the felt tip pen, it did kind of smear right in there. So you want to use like a ballpoint pen, or if you actually are really good at painting, you can paint them on, or you could even paint this first and then do it over the paint, which then it won't give you the bleeding marks, because the paint will actually help keep it from running. So next, I want to take some ribbon. I actually like this ribbon best, so I like to take extra always. Cut off a nice length, because this is actually going to go all the way around our bottle, like so. And I like to use the satin ribbon. You can use a smaller ribbon. They sell a thinner one for like $50 or 50 cents at Michael's. But I like to use this one. It is kind of hard to feed through sometimes. So the best thing I can do, or to tell you to do, is to kind of roll this corner or fold it in half, like so. Let me see if I can put that like that to give you kind of a pointed edge. And then start trying to push it through. Sometimes it's easy to get through, sometimes it's not. You could probably use a paper clip or a pin to shove it through. And don't worry about the edges fraying the way that they are right now. That's actually going to be resolved in a few minutes. Okay. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a helping hand. There we are. Now you could tie it straight on like this, but sometimes it doesn't stick as well, or it pops too much. This looks like it'll be okay. So the other trick that I do is I actually go ahead and tie a knot here at the top. Just a simple knot, like so. And then that way, when I tie it on, it lays flat. So it's either or. And then once you have that on, you can go ahead and either seal the back, where you just overlap and glue, so it's just stuck on like that, or you can do a really nice bow tie. That's not good enough, but you get the point. You want to use longer ribbon to get a nice tie on it. Like I said, I actually shortened it by doing this knot here. Or like I said, you can always cut it and just glue the backs together with a little hot glue or even a glue dot. The glue dots are wonderful, like I used in the first tutorial. You can even do a surgeon's knot here. You do 2 loops, pull tight, and that knot will stay. You can even tilt this on the back like that. There we are. Little teeny tiny bow. And then what you want to do from there, fix your loops a little bit. You want to take the end and fold it in half. Now it's kind of hard to see, and I do apologize. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. Okay, see how that's crimped together like that? Kind of crimped in half. So what you want to do is take your scissors and cut up diagonally. Fold this in half. Cut up diagonally. Oops, I cut down instead of up. Silly. Yep, that one didn't go that well. And then for your, once it comes out, I'll actually show you on paper. Oh, there it is. The chevron in the ribbon. It also helps it from fraying. But then you also have a nice little bow. So what I did is I took the ribbon, if this is my ribbon, and I folded it in half. And then I took my scissors and cut up towards the middle, which I have hot glue on the other side, so that made it hard. And then when you unfold it, your ribbon will look like that. And then you can, once again, like I said, you can go ahead and fill it up with a drink and put them out on the table. Or you can put something else in them and seal the top like we did with the Felix Felicis. So I'm going to fill that up with water. You can fill it up with water with food coloring in it. For an adult party, you can put shots in it if you wanted. Anything you want. And then just put them on the table, and there you go. Alice in Wonderland Drink Me Potion Bottles. Once again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And then also, I don't believe there's anything I need to add, but if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment box below. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.